course, and we are going to do our global ghost hunt investigation here. And Liz is freaking out.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just
But
me.
anyway, Katie is the one, her and her husband, and I guess your dad helped you.
It was the maintenance guy at the time. And then my dad.
Okay. And they came in and basically restructured it. They tried to save as much of the original wood and the stuff in here. And you did this in 18, wasn't it? When it was
We finished it the summer of 18.
Summer of 18. And she has turned it into a bed and breakfast, and she allows ghost hunting tours and staying the night and doing investigations here. And I was going to have her tell us a little bit of the history.
So originally it was built in 1915 by Healy Bennett. His real name was America Healy Bennett, pretty much by Healy. The original store we found when we were doing the remodel, which is about the size of the window there that says Cannery Tour over where that next window starts, and then it came back to where the ice cream machine begins. It wasn't very tall, but we could definitely tell when we started taking out studs where that old store was in the flooring. Then at one time he sold it to the Corkeries, I believe, Maggard and Corkeries that owned the campground. And then they just had it a few years, and something happened, and he ended up coming back to run it for a few more years. And then he sold it to Herbert Scott in 1920, and then Herbert expanded the store into what it is today and built onto it.
Okay. I can remember when I was younger, we'd come down and we'd go to Lone Rock and things, and I can remember Dad stopping in here and did sandwiches and stuff for us.
Yep, they used to sell the 15-cent bologna sandwiches, and they had the school was just 4 houses across the street down the road, so that was really something the older generation tended to like, and that's why we brought that back when we had it open.
Do you have any idea what year the school started?
I don't.
I was trying to.
But I do have some history books back there I can pull out that I got from the Historical Society that they put together, and I can read them out for you guys.
Okay. I appreciate that. Well, I thank you very much for allowing us, and you'll be shown all over their links and their post and all kinds of favorite places it's going to be shown.
Well, good. All right. Well, you guys have fun.
All right.
Enjoy
And
it.
I'll probably be talking to you because we're going to be here for a couple of days. So.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Uh,
And we barely had enough to do this, and we just tried to make them look like outhouses was our goal.
Right.
But your bathrooms. So this bathroom.
Nobody's following her.
This bathroom is shared with that bedroom. So the white walls was the original ceiling that was in here. The ceiling that's in here now was the original roof.
Okay.
So we just tried to recycle what we could and put it back into the building. What we couldn't, we did new, and just tried to make it look as old time as we could. The front bedroom, there used to be a well in it. We closed that off after we bought it, and just because it was kind of in the middle of the room. And then dug a new one outside and started new with that. And then
What used to be in there?
that was where they kept the feed to sell. So this was more their store. They had the store counter over here, but they didn't have these bathrooms here. So I didn't really have a choice but to put it over there. Now when I came in like 4 or 5 years before I bought it, when those people were living here, they're kind of running like a thrift shop and had like 3 or 4 sodas you could buy. When I came in then, they had the counter over there, but they sold it the counter off. Too.
Right.
And then we bought it back. I had to go find it and buy it back. And remember, did I ever tell you about that cash drawer over there? How you can reach underneath it? So, it's right here. Yeah. Yep. That's where it is. So I saw it. Yep. You can reach underneath it and you can feel like the old keys, and that's how it used to lock. You'd have to pull a certain combination before we had all the. This is right here. Yep, if you reach right under here, you can feel it. And I mean, it wasn't a cash register, just where they kept their anything they wanted to lock up, like their money, cash, and stuff like that. They just probably had maybe go at your own risk
Okay.
type thing because it's rotten. If I went into it myself, I've not been down there about 2 years, but if I went in it, I would not probably go back further than 15 feet.
I was gonna say, you had a buggy in there.
Yeah, the buggy's
Up
in there.
around the buggy, I think is okay, but you get further out.
Yeah, when you get further out, it's pretty. Yeah, and I think that's railing's still there, but we've had a big tree fall on the roof, so I would just try to go when you've got some light and be careful. There will be bats and snakes in there, so.
Yeah, I remember the bats thing.
Is the upstairs
But they're
one
black.
the water good?
Yeah, most of them are black snakes. You'll see them in the rafters. They're not too violent or anything. Yeah. Yeah, there's black snakes up there, but they won't mess with you unless you're messing with them. I mean, we had to dang near chop one in half to get it to try to bite us a long time ago. These are old receipts that we found up in the cannery. It just shows what they paid for different stuff, and it has a year on most of them, like 1936. I just always think that's interesting to see what stuff used to cost, and these are the old store tabs, so like G.H. Bennett, who would have been some relation, Jake Dugan, Otto Phillips. Now, Otto Phillips' grandson had come in and seen that and thought that was pretty cool to see his granddad's old receipt. And then we call this one the family room. So there are controllers. There's Netflix, Hulu, the smart TV type stuff for if anybody wants to watch that kind of stuff. We call it the family room just because we tried to leave a little extra room so if people brought kids or whatnot, they could bring sleeping bags and put as many. The carpet in here is pretty soft.
It is.
So it's not too bad to, if you got extras and you're out of beds, it's not too bad to make a little throw spot on. I'd rather do it in here than in there for sure.
Right.
And then,
Are the people in the photographs real people?
yeah, so those two photographs are from my mom's family. She had inherited those. And so I just brought them down because I like the beveled look and how they looked old. That one we got at a garage sale. Now this one I'll show you out in the hall. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, yeah, they're all real people. This one, you can take it and look. And on the back it says Ethel Crowley, daughter of Francis
Light.
and
Not
Melissa
right.
something
IR.
Crowley, died at the age of 4 of typhoid fever on the homestead near Platte, South Dakota. So it was at like a yard sale I found, and somebody was just selling their little family heirloom, and I'm like,
What do you do with it?
well, I'll buy it. I mean, if you don't want it. That's a sign. We almost bought the Mac store across the street. That was the Democrat store, so Henry Day, huge Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Herbert Scott, huge Republican, so they
There you
didn't get
go.
along too well
Can't
most
see
of the time.
nothing.
But at one time we were going to buy that, but they were afraid there were gas tanks buried, so they would not go to. They canceled out before the end of the sale.
Oh.
This is Herbert Scott, his wife Eppie, and his children kind of gathering here, you know, whenever she passes. So I told them that was fine. Just give me a heads up.
Right. Like,
So I did intentionally keep this hallway dark. That's why. I mean, they're low wattage light bulbs. So if you need your flashlight phones or anything like that, you know,
we've
feel
got
free.
plenty of that.
And then this room back here was the post office, so that's why we got antique post boxes and made them into nightstands for everybody. And this one has a little bit of the view of the cannery. Yeah, so if you're gonna go in the cannery, I would walk down the road if it were me. and
Yeah,
then just
that's
walk
how
over
we
to the
did
bridge,
it last time.
so you don't get chiggers too bad and all that. The mowing guy is coming. I just don't know if he's coming today or coming tomorrow. But this is on the schedule to be.
I brought some lobster.
And I did not, guys, I'm running like 3 businesses. I did not have time to clean up that fire pit. So if you guys just want to move it, like take the metal to get you guys and move it somewhere else and leave all that stuff there, then I can pick it up later. If you guys want to have a fire or whatnot. In one of these books, there's little things hidden all over. And I don't know which one it is, but in one of these there is a braided thing of hair.
Oh, neat.
From back in the day that's how little girls used to mark for a bookmark. You know, when you didn't have much and you were going to cut your hair, you found a use for everything. So
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of cool, but it's creepy to know that it's in here when you're trying to sleep. And then just because of me having the baby, that's why we added the TVs for when we came down. But It's one of those, if you want to watch them. But they've got all the smart, like Hulu and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff, and
that's cool.
YouTube. So if you want to look up other people's investigations while you're here, you can.
Do you still own that house across the street?
We tore it down.
Did you
We
go
burned it
ahead?
down.
I knew the last time we was here, you had said, don't try going in it. But
Yeah,
could go
I don't care if
over
you
there.
guys want to walk over there. You're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
don't-
knew you was gonna. I thought you was going.
We own 30 acres going down that way. So if you're mushroom hunters, there's a fence between mine and the people behind his house.
Okay.
So you'll hit a fence. It's that yellow house. If you drive down there, you drive quite a ways before you hit it.
Mhm.
So there's that down that hills where there's mushrooms and stuff like that. If you're a mushroom hunter, you're welcome to do that while you're here,
Okay.
or come across them. Any other questions?
Somebody told me one time it was a group, and it was right after we were here last summer, that they got to go in the basement. And I said, I didn't know you could.
What they're talking about, I'll show you. What they're talking about. It's not the basement. It's what I call the secret room. And I'll get it. I'll have you.
Oh, that was nice.
Secret room. Sounds spooky.
Where it is, somewhere I have a toolkit. I suspect. It's purple.
Hi, I'm Ruben with Abyss Paranormal. We're at the general store in Windyville, Missouri. We are trying out our new invention, Investigator, patent pending. And what it is that my wife Liz had noticed that several paranormal investigators had used stuffed animals to try to elicit a response from entities. But she thought that maybe we could record the information and be able to analyze it and find correlations between different measurements while we're interacting with it. Now, Investigator has a K2 meter-like readout, but it also transmits back to a computer to be recorded into a file and analyzed later. Different measurements such as barometric pressure, temperature, vibration, and EMF. But we will be trying it in this global ghost hunt, and we will let you know how it goes.
Tell me when.
Go.
Hey guys, this is Vicki Lordahl and Abyss Paranormal, and we're here in Windyville, Missouri. This is one of 4 small spots in the town that we're investigating. The first one is, this is a meteorite. My grandmother lived here in 1906, clear up until the beginning of 1909, and her sister and 3 of their neighbor kids was walking to school, and they came from that direction, and this was discovered here. This was all pasture land. There was no trees. I believe there wasn't even a road that's over here now. But there's been a lot of good energy from here. I've got pictures of me being on this when I was a kid, clear up to my kids having their pictures took, and my grandkids. So we're going to see what we can get here. Before I've used the spirit box and got really good responses, but the audio from the video, or from the recorder, was all scrambled. And it seemed like all of our evidence that we got the last time we was here was messed up. So we'll see how we do tonight. As soon as I get the speaker turned on. Is there anybody here with us tonight? There is. Would you please speak with us? I've been here before. It's been a year ago, and I spoke with a male that was here. We had a really good conversation. I have a recorder going to get your voice. I know you said something, but I could not make out what you said just now. Just keep talking.
No contact.
Okay. Is anybody here for sure? It's time. Sounded like it said. Okay. What's it time for? Are you around here all the time? I appreciate anybody that's here that would like to talk. I have a lot of questions about this town. Is there anybody here that would like to speak with me? I'm sorry, you need to talk a little louder. My grandmother's name was Mildred Lindsay. Is anybody here that knew her? Can you tell me what year this meteor landed here? We've been told that people come and do rituals and things of that nature here. Does that happen very often? Do you like it when people come here? It almost sounded like German. Okay. So many people came here that you guys are really getting tired of it. No. Okay. Well, I know that every time I come here, there is such good energy. I've always enjoyed it. It's really quiet and peaceful, but I can come here and be all worked up and sit here for a while and I get all calm. Is there a reason this came and showed up here? This town has a long history of odd and strange and paranormal things happening in it. Also some very terrifying and traumatic things. Is it caused because of the meteor? Well, we're not here to cause any problem. All I wanted to do and we wanted to do was ask some questions, see if we could get some answers to some questions that we've had for a while. Do a lot of spirits hang around this area? I know the cemetery is just across the road here. Does people from the cemetery come over here? Can you tell me how many spirits are here? As many times as I've been down around here, I've never felt that there was children here. But yet a lot of people say they've heard kids laughing and playing. Does that happen here very often? Here in a little while, when we leave here, we're going to go to the cemetery and see what we can find over there and hopefully get some answers for over there. I want everybody that's here to know that I really appreciate you coming and speaking with me, and I hope I can understand you a lot better than the last time I was here last summer. I really appreciate you coming and talking to us. Are you okay with me being here and asking questions? Okay, well, I'm going to shut this down. And like I said, we're going over to the cemetery if you'd like to come over there. And then later on, we're going to be down at the general store. Come down there and talk to us. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming and speaking with us. Goodbye. It either said no or go at the very end there, but I don't know which it was.
When you were doing that at the top of the rock, sensor was going off.
Really?
I was trying to get rid of the film up so he wouldn't notice.
I can't even tell you what you put it off anyway.
Okay. We're at the top of the rock with Gage.
Hello.
We have a REM pod sitting there, and he's going to be working.
Oh, the coin. Yes or no coin? Are there any spirits up here with us? Says yes. Were you here when the meteorite landed? Says no. Are you seeing the camera answers? Yeah. Is there energy coming from the meteorite? Yes. Is that good energy? Yes.
Does anyone perform rituals here?
Yeah, that's one of the questions. Do people often form rituals here? Or offerings? Yes. Was there a ritual here during the past week? Says no. Were you here when the meteorite first landed? Yes. Did you see the meteorite land? Yes. Are we talking to one of the good energy spirits here? It says no, but I'm going to rephrase the question.
There was a truck that just drove by.
Are we speaking to the good energy here? Well, at least one of them. Yes. Can you touch the REM pod, the orange wire right here? Yes. Can you please touch it? Did you used to cut through the people's property to get to school? No. Okay, any questions?
Was there any offerings within the last week?
Yes.
Did you like it?
No.
Has there ever been an offering you liked?
Yes.
Interesting.
Are you okay with us being here and asking questions? Yes. Is this one of the sources to cause all the negativity and issues down in Windyville? Yes. Okay, any more questions?
No, I think we're gonna have to wrap too. So
Wrap it up.
I'm gonna head down to the other guys investigating.
All right.
Be careful going down. Take your time coming down. Big flashlight.
That's in the box.
It is in the box. I think it's in the box. Not the big yellow one. The big yellow one.
No, it's not that one. There's a.
I brought her spotlight, I thought. Okay. Alright, just keep it going, Rue. So next up we have Andrea.
I'm touching the. Oh, thing, by the way.
When the voice
Okay.
recorder comes down from gauge, go with her with the K2 and see if there's any correlation. Don't have to see after the voice. K2 going at the same time. Okay. And then I'm supposed to plant somewhere with the rod. Be careful, please. Okay, you're gonna follow them around and occasionally come.
You
to
have
the rod.
everything from up there?
No cat balls.
What?
No cat balls.
The cat balls we'll get at the end, babe. It's okay.
Okay.
Leave them there for now.
We'll collect everything.
Yeah.
No, just walk around. We're just gonna have to stop periodically.
Make sure you walk around with them, okay?
Okay.
And just occasionally come to me. Okay?
Okay. Well, why don't you turn the IR light towards this way now that we're done up there? You see it?
That's the point. Yep. See, you put it in the box.
We have Steve over here
And
with Andrea. What are you guys investigating with?
we are going to be using a K2 meter. I think that went off because of her phone. And our voice recorder, if I find it. You need a light? Yeah, we need a voice recorder.
We had any hits on the K2, Steve?
No, I have not caught any so far. Not really.
Okay.
Not with the stone. If I can go around again. You can record it, right?
Sure. There's nothing, no anomalies off of it. What about in that nook there?
Go down there.
A depression looking area. Is there anything in there?
Not touching anything.
Alright, well, we'll come back to you. I'm going to go check on the other team members.
We're now at Lone Rock Cemetery, and this cemetery is very old. It's dated 1873, and there's been several stories. There's been a man on a horse seen in the cemetery. There's just been a horse seen in the cemetery. There has been rumors that there's a witch buried here. As far as stories as I can remember my grandmother telling me, or my mom, or family members, there was a man during the war. There wasn't very many men in town because they were at war. And a man showed up at the intersection down here by the general store where we will be a little later. And he just sat on the horse. And this went on from daybreak to sunset. And he wouldn't talk to anybody. And the horse was all solid gray, and it had a lot of little white specks in it. Very distinctive looking horse. So finally, what few men was still here approached the man. I think there was 5 or 6 of them, and tried to get him to talk to him, and he wouldn't do it. And when they demanded he get down and talk to him, he went for his gun. They shot and killed him, and then they shot and killed the horse because the horse was so distinctive. They didn't want it to be seen if somebody would come looking for him. They dragged the man and horse down here to the cemetery, and I was told by my grandma that both of them was buried in the northwest corners of the cemetery at this time, and it was along a tree line. Now, as far as the witch goes, and of course it was an unmarked grave, it could have been. It was rumored that there had been a witch. I don't know whether they killed her or if she died, but one or the other. When it happened, people refused for her to be buried up with the others, and they buried her in an unmarked grave. Well, then it came out that for some reason or other, there was people that people would get up one day and there would be a fresh grave with no headstone. They don't know who it was, and it's rumored to be up to almost 30 or a little over 30 unmarked graves in the cemetery. But the cemetery is very old. It's been here for many, many years. There's also next door a little church. It's called Lone Rock Church. The church was founded after the cemetery. So Reuben is going to go in, and Stephen is we're going to do a couple experiments and see what we can find here tonight.
So this is Stephen. And
Hi.
Stephen, what kind of experiment are you conducting?
I'm using this pendulum, and hopefully the spirits will tell us some stuff through it. So I'm going to ask some questions, and any of you who wishes to communicate with us tonight can do so.
What's his name? Tell me his name.
We've heard stories that there is a man who was buried with his horse here, and he was shot at the general store. Is that a true story? That wasn't good. I'll put the K2 meter on that. Alright. Is that a true story? Did that actually happen? Assuming, according to this person, the answer is no.
Is there a witch here?
We hear that there is sightings of a man with a horse here. Is that true?
Hey, sorry about that. We're back. We had a battery that just ran out. And Steve is going to start with his questioning.
Okay, I'm going to start all over. We've heard stories that there is a man here that was buried with his horse in the same grave. Is that a true story? I can't really tell what it's saying. Is it saying will not answer?
I'm not really sure, but it looks like that to me. It looks almost like a refusal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, would you be present here to speak with us? That same man that was buried here with his horse? We hear stories that he haunts this place and that people have saw sightings of him. Is he here?
Please tell me your last name.
Trying to see from a perspective if... Okay, so from this perspective,
Not really moving a lot, is it?
it looks like it's going towards yes, but from the other perspective, it looks like it's saying will not answer. So, not quite sure, Steve. Oh, wait. It is for sure
It is
going
moving
towards
yes.
yes. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Were you buried in this cemetery? In what area were you buried? Can't really tell the answer to that. Can you?
To me, it seems to be going in circles. Or do you think it's going towards no?
I thought maybe it was going in this direction.
Like, and again, it's a perspective thing, but it looks like it's actually going in a circle to me. But let me see if I get down here on your level. Oh, yeah, it actually looks more like it's going that direction, doesn't it?
So are you buried over there? That's where some of the older graves appear to be.
Seems to be picking out.
Okay.
Max, are you still here? Can you say hi?
We've also heard from Vicky. She's heard stories that there were other graves here that are also do not have a tombstone or are undocumented. Is that a true claim? Yes?
I think so.
Is it true that there are like maybe up to 30 people that don't have tombstones? To me, it seems like it's going towards maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I think so, but again, I don't know. You know what I mean?
We've also heard stories that there was a woman here who was buried in an unmarked grave and that she was accused of being a witch. Is that true? Yes.
That is a big
Or
yes.
no. Or maybe. Yes?
Oh, yes. Again, it's just my opinion. Sorry. We're not getting anything on the K2, are we?
No. Not
Okay.
that I can tell. Wow. Were you a practicer of witchcraft? I get the impression she's saying no.
I think she's wrongly accused.
Were you wrongly accused?
I just had a K2 hit. It was fast, but it was there.
The wind is blowing pretty strongly too. Yes.
Okay.
So you were falsely accused.
One more minute. And then we're going on to the other experiment.
Why do you think you were accused?
Wow.
I get the impression it's saying will not answer.
I do too, but it's like, it's almost like it's angry or something with the wind picking up the way it is.
Wind's like going this way and it's going that way.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Does it make you mad? Because it would make me mad. No? Will not answer.
Okay.
Is that it, Ruben?
Yeah, well, thank you for your time, Steve.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
for your
go-
time, spirits. We really do appreciate this. We hope we did not anger you or make you mad doing this.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
No problem. Cat ball's going off. I don't know if that's wind. Yeah, you'll just hit record again to stop. Doesn't seem to be affected by the wind.
We were asked to leave the cemetery.
Yeah.
What's that?
We were
Wind
asked
picked
to
up, and
leave.
next thing we know, it says, please leave.
So
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You
gather
guys want to
cat
help
balls.
Steve pack up his stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find cat balls.
Okay.
All right, I'm following you, Andrea.
Oh, there's only 3. There's one here on the headstone. There's one back on the tree, and there's one somewhere in here.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, I've got one here.
Okay, you get that one. I got the third.
You got the other one, Andreas? There she is.
Hi. Oh wait,
Hey,
I smell really good.
don't stumble.
Hi.
There's one right at your feet.
What?
Go to the there's a
No,
headstone.
I see it.
Oh,
I'm here.
okay.
I just about tripped into it.
Okay.
So I skied right through here earlier. Watch your step.
Okay.
Come on, Ruben. Let's go.
What's going on?
There's a woman out here yelling help. We're gonna get out of here. And she just heard a man and a woman just before that. Okay?
Like fighting?
We don't know.
Okay.
Let's just get out of here.
Okay, guys, due to non-paranormal, unforeseen circumstances, we have had and made a decision not to investigate the camp. I'll explain more later on in the video. But we are going to go ahead and do the general store, which I'm sitting in right now at the moment. And sorry, it has nothing to do with the cannery. The cannery is still good. It's just right now you feel it's best if you don't investigate out there right now. I'm sorry about that. And we're going to go ahead and do everything we was going to do in both places. And we have adjusted things around what we can do there. I hope you guys enjoy.
Do we have another battery? Do we have another battery?
And it's
in the middle
charging.
of charging. Not charging very fast. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Hold the play button down and then hit record.
Ruben, Liz, Stephen in the dorm room of the Windyville General Store conducting the marble experiment. This experiment was brought to our attention from Lex and Brian of Global Ghost Hunt. And so we thought we'd give it shot here tonight. I'm going to start with just a basic question. If anyone is here with us tonight, can you move this marble? Anyone at all? If you're here, please move that marble. Another way you can possibly communicate with us, you can light up this K2, or you can touch this wire here. It will turn on these lights to let us know you're here. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so if anyone is here at all, I'm asking that you come forward and let us know. You have 4 ways to tell us. You have a voice, red light, you can speak into that. You can touch the wire and light up the lights. You can touch that box and light up the lights. Or you can move this marble. Is anyone here with the last name of Scott? If anyone has the last name Scott, please move this marble to say yes. Is anyone here with the last name of Wilson? I know that things have been kind of crazy here tonight with all these people and all these crazy electronics happening. But I want you to know that you can be calm. You can sit here with me and we can talk. If you have anything that you want to say. I just want to tell your story. Liz is moving the voice recorder. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me how you're related to the general store here? Did you own this store? Did you shop from this store? Did you have something to do with the post office that was here? You know, we won't be here for very much longer. If you have anything that you want to say, now's the time to say it. Liz placing the recorder back on the floor. One last chance. Do you want to move that marble? I really feel like there's nothing in here. The energy's all
Just-
off
yeah.
and wrong, and I don't think there's anything here, really. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let you go. But you're more than welcome to meet any of the other group members in the hallway or in the other rooms. We welcome you to talk to us, but please don't do any harm. I'm going to leave the marble here and leave the voice recorder going. We're going to leave all of this here, so if you change your mind and you're just uncomfortable with us, here it is, okay? The K2 just lit up. Did you just light this K2 up? If you did, can you do it again? I wonder if it was... Well, I didn't do it again. Okay. I'm going to take you lighting that up for that half a second as an indication that you do want us to leave. So we're going to let you have at it, okay? Talk to us, and we will leave you alone for a little while. Thank you for your time, though. Will you pause that because of the battery?
Alright, I am Gage and this is Ruben. We are doing a K2 meter, a plasma ball, and a coin ring. A coin, a yes or no coin.
We're going to just ask a few questions and see if we get a response on the coin and the K2. So we'll ask the first question. Is anyone here?
This says no.
If you want to communicate through the K2, if you light it up, that's yes. If you don't, it's no. Let's just try one more time. Is there anyone here that wants to speak to us?
This one says yes, I did not move it.
And we got a hit on the K2 for a second. Are you the previous owner of the general store? Another hit on the K2.
This one said no, so it was an answer. So it's not the previous owner.
Okay. All right. Are you a person who is here often and stays here?
This one says yes, did this go off?
No, it did not. Are you a entity that is connected to the land? Very high hit.
And this is
And
also
yes.
yes.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of hit. Okay. Can you stop for just a second with the K2? Alright. Have you been connected to this land for more than 50 years?
Spin? The answer is yes.
We did not have a K2. Okay. Are you an entity that has been connected to this land for more than 100 years? I got a yes on the K2.
And a yes on here. If you can you make it up to red.
Can you push it all the way up to red? Just try as hard as you can.
And if you have to, you can always use energy from the plasma ball.
You can also turn on or off the flashlight to indicate yes.
Right.
Okay, we're going to move forward. Are you stuck here?
That was a bad spin. Can we spin?
Yeah.
Ask-
I'm going to
ask
ask the question again. Are you stuck here?
The answer is no, but it was interfered. Again or no?
And try again.
Alright.
All right. Are you stuck? I've got a guess on the K2.
Maybe.
Are you stuck here? I got a small yes.
I have a yes and a coin.
Okay.
Are you stuck here by a dark energy?
I got a no on the K2.
I have a yes and a coin.
Ask again.
In the set. Are you stuck here by a negative force? We call on your interference on that, or
It says no.
I got no and I got a no on K2. So
We'll go again.
should we go again?
We had no like 2 times.
Okay, we'll move forward.
We'll come back to it.
Would wow, all the way to red.
It's the flashlight.
Is it?
It's already debunked. Yes, every time he moves that flashlight, it goes off.
But well, I'm on it right now.
The flashlight?
I've noticed that every time he moves it.
If it was constant, it would be on here.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Put the light end on it.
An LED should not be transmitting.
And now it's not doing it. Maybe it has something to do with the
Coin.
light between the plasma ball. Every time you go to lay it down.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'll have it up so we can see the distance.
I know the plasma ball will make it go off. That's why.
The plasma ball will, right?
Yeah, at least yeah. But
So-
it'd be a constant flow though.
Right.
This isn't a constant flow.
Okay, so
Does anybody have a cell phone in their pocket?
I do.
Get them out of your pockets, please.
I set it right there. All right. Now, do you have a cell phone?
No, I'm in.
Okay. Now let's still. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, ready? Are you an entity connected to this land?
It says no.
No, and I got a no on the K2. Are you the entity we were talking to previously? Got a no on the K2.
I have a no on coin.
Okay.
Can you see the answers on the coin?
Whoa.
If that is you lighting up that K2, can you do it again but all the way to red? Thank you. Thank you. Can you do it again? Just for confirmation. Are you gone?
Are you still here with us? This says yes. Can you see?
Green. We didn't have a full, but we had to confirm.
Look, look.
Can you stop? Can you stop lighting up the K2?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Are you
Give him a second to ask. Stop lighting it up. Stop lighting. Thank
Okay.
you.
Are you somebody? Okay, this ghost is rude. No. Spirit. Okay, are you somebody connected to this building? I got a small yes.
I have a yes and coin.
Okay. Do you like this building the way it is? I got a no.
I have a yes.
Okay,
Well,
inconclusive.
But it hit the
Interfer-
flashlight.
Interference.
Okay, so we'll try it again. Do you like this building in its current state?
Falling.
I've still got a no on the K2.
Coin says no.
Okay.
It's a green.
Mm-hmm.
It is a green.
Okay.
Where's-
Can you stop for a second? I'm going to ask you another question.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Were you upset by the renovations done to the building? Interference.
Interference.
Do over.
Let me have the flashlight.
There we go, yeah. That'll help. Are you upset by the renovations done to this building? I had a yes on
And yes.
K2, yes on the coin. Was it the expansion?
With a bad spin, I think it was.
I did not. I didn't get a. I mean, I got a no. What did you get?
Also got a no.
Okay. Was it the change to the original building that upset you? That's a big yes.
That was also, yeah, it was. But I got a no.
Ask again for confirmation.
Okay, just for confirmation. Was it the change to the original building that upset you? I've got a yes.
Big yes. I got a no again.
What in the world?
Are we talking to the same entity? I got a no. and
I
you
had
got
a no. Yep. Are there more than 5 entities here? I got a no.
I have a yes.
Now I got a yes.
Or it's saying no.
You also have to give it a second too. Energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's more than 5.
Do you, can you guys stop for just a second, please? Thank you. Do you all get along? I've got a yes.
I also have a yes.
Are you all part of the same family? I think that was a yes. I didn't sure. I didn't see.
I haven't.
You have a no? Couldn't tell if it was a yes or not. It almost seemed like it flashed really quick. We'll try it again. Are you all part of the same family? I got a yes.
I also have a yes.
Okay.
Are you all Scots? Is your last name Scott?
You got a yes.
I have a
It's
yes.
Are we talking to a Herbert?
Herbert, are you here?
Yes.
Yes.
Big yes. Do you love this land?
Pretty solid spin, honestly. I've had a yes.
I just got a yes. Okay.
Is it possible, just out of curiosity, that the K2
Is on something that makes it go.
can light up from any sort of vibration or wave length. Because every time you speak, Ruben, it lights up.
Hello.
I.
Stand back up though, where you were, and try and just say, "Are you?" like you were.
Is this lighting from a vibration?
No.
This is it lighting from spinning.
Okay.
There's no way it would produce a magnetic field,
Yeah.
so.
I just wanted to confirm, whatever we can,
We're
because
debunking all of the debunkables.
yeah, because it seems like every time you start speaking, Ruben, it lights up again.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our next group member.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Thank
We're
you.
going to move on to Andrea,
Oh, saying you're welcome.
who is sitting with the laser grid and the pendulum in, looks like the Savannah Queen. Oh, in loving
In the
memory
loving
of
memory of.
Savannah Green
Yeah.
room. So, where is Andrea? Here she comes.
Hello.
All right, this is Andrea. She will be using a pendulum to try to get answers, and we do have a laser grid that is set up here as well to see if we have any movement at all. I'm going to be moving back so I can try to get all of that in there.
See, okay?
Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, give me a minute here.
I'm going to shut this door though, 'cause I can hear them talking.
Hear everything on the sound.
Yeah. Make sure you speak up, okay, honey? Because I can't hear you. I don't know if the mic can pick you up.
So I don't know if I can enunciate that loud anymore. Hello. Is there anybody here that wants like to speak with us tonight? I know the energy's been a little weird, but we're here and willing to talk if you want to talk with us. If you would like to talk, would you show me yes, please? Can you give me a nod to show me yes or no? Is there anybody here that knows Katie? What is your name? Can you tell me the initial? Can you point to the initial of your name? Is there a Mr. Scott here? Show me yes. You got to help me with a couple names.
Honestly, the one I know is Herbert Scott. I know that there's some Dude events. There is a Wilson, some Smiths, but I don't know first names.
Okay, I know that Mr. Scott is named. Can you show me the letter of his first, the initial of his first name? Thank you for trying.
Is there anybody here with us right now? Can you indicate with that pendulum, yes?
You can point to yes. You can point to no. You have a whole alphabet here we can at your disposal.
These bedrooms seem very, very dead.
Yeah, they're very quiet tonight.
Yes, they
It was
are.
more after last night, I think.
Just remember when the cat ball was going off in here?
Yeah, everything was going. It's just been so quiet.
Yep.
What do we do?
There's a cat ball going underneath the blanket right now. Me trying to move the blanket out of the way.
There was one in the middle. Oh,
Oh,
right there
that's
and on the one.
that's me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's you.
I'm getting on the bed and setting off the cat balls.
Yeah, it's been an interesting evening. We've come in contact with some of the locals. We don't know who they are, but they seem a little interesting. Yeah, it's quiet. We'll have to turn out.
Finally.
Huh?
I said finally. It
Right?
has been so noisy. These floors are.
I know, I took my shoes off. I feel like an elephant walking through here, even though. Well, you can't help it.
No, these floors are just so
And don't
creaky.
sit- And don't sit on the picnic table.
Oh my gosh, the picnic table was
That was
popping
me.
and creaking.
That was me. I was like, oh my god. Sorry about that. But like I said, the energy's been a little off tonight. And that's okay.
We do invite you to sit here with us, though.
Yes, still, please come join us.
We would just like to get to know you.
Now, what is the lady who owns this? What is her name?
Her name is Katie.
Katie. Is it Katie Scott? Is that
No.
Scott's
No.
granddaughter? Or
No.
are they family?
No. So what happened is the store was abandoned,
Mm.
and in 2000, I believe it was 17, her parents bought this for her, and then they all remodeled it. And so there's no relation between her and the original owner, Herbert Scott.
There's just nothing happening.
I can't hear you.
I said, there's nothing happening.
No,
There's
this
just so quiet. Somebody prove me wrong.
what I'm saying. Last night I was able to sleep that's me.
Yeah, I know.
To sleep so comfortably because, I mean, like this room feels dead to me. You know.
It didn't last night, did it?
Oh, except for when the cat ball was going off by itself, that was coincidental. But
Yeah.
but other than that, it was just so comfortable. Nothing eerie. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing amiss, nothing. It seems like a nice spirit, like a welcoming spirit.
It does, and here is
Yes.
warm and inviting.
Yes, this is a happy place. Is it a happy place for you as well? Yeah, but this room is really quiet.
If there's anybody in this building at all, we invite you to join us in this room. We'd like for you to just sit with us and just talk. We would just like to know who you are and know your story. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Liz. That's Andrea.
I'm Andrea. Quiet one.
Please come talk to us.
And if you can't talk to me, maybe you can talk to one of our other investigators that you can connect with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're all nice here. And we just want to make sure that this place is safe enough for Kate and her family to have guests in. And
We'd also like to know that you're okay as well, and and want to know if there's anything we can do to help you.
Liz, we're going to have to go move on.
Okay. The,
Yes, you,
I have not moved.
you moved enough though.
I think so. This is me moving my arm right now.
Okay.
And it's not going off.
Well, thank you if that was you. Thank you for touching the ball. There's a ball by the bed. There's a ball by the end table, I think. Or did I move it?
Look, I'm actually moving the ball, and it's not going off.
I know. I play with them now too, and it's like,
That is so weird.
I know they're very strange. But like I said, I have nothing.
Look, look, look.
Yeah.
It's doing it again. Oh my gosh. It's so easily debunkable though, because it's right on my arm, but
Right.
I am not moving.
Right.
And when I actually moved, it didn't go off.
Right.
Are you here with us now?
Maybe you try to touch my K2 meter and make it light up all pretty like you were in the hallway.
Look.
No,
Okay, that time it did it.
That
but-
time you clicked it, I heard it. It's very lovely.
But,
Oh, there we go.
okay.
That's not easy. I don't want to waste our time and our batteries. Oh, hello. We got a little action here. Thank you. Thank you. Look at you. Thank you.
I knew you were here with us.
Yes. It's probably just hanging out in here because it's so nice and peaceful. Do you like the peace here? Is it a lovely hair? Does this make your heart sing? Maybe not.
You can touch my hand if you'd like.
Or you could knock on a piece of furniture. Make a
Knock.
noise.
Knock on a wall. Anything. We know you're here.
And we thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Problem is, I can't see if I'm pointing.
I know, I was just say, are you pointing this way? Here.
I'm just trying to just make sure the ball and,
There.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everything's in there.
Do you feel peaceful here? Are you happy?
Can you make this light up again to tell us that you're here? Huh?
Came and went.
Sit here with us, please. We want to talk. It's okay. Huh?
No, I was waiting to bash it to this railing.
Oh, yeah, the bed frame comes out a lot further than the mattress does.
Yeah.
And now it's not doing it.
Yeah. Just a little flickery. I thought I was touching it and I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I was making sure I didn't touch that thing. Okay. But whoever it is here is warm and welcoming.
Absolutely.
And I think they do like this area. We got a lovely bedroom window here. Which way are we facing? I don't know. Yes, I'm over the Cannery. Did you used to work at the Cannery?
make that box light up if you worked at the cannery.
Or did you work here in the store?
Huh?
I was trying to do something if I did it. Did I? Oh, there it did. Oh, I did it? Okay, I did it. Maybe I did it.
What'd you say?
Had the
You
floor-
keep whispering. I can't hear
I
you.
had the floor creaking, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it was me whispering.
I can't hear the whisper though. I can't hear it.
I guess. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
What?
I think we should move on.
I do too. I
Yeah,
don't think there's anything else
Yeah,
here.
it's just so quiet. It's painful.
Well, thank you for your time. You're welcome to follow us out here to see the other investigators.
Thank you.
Okay, tonight I am sitting in the general store part of this building. It's also a B&B. It's in Windyville, Missouri. And I'm going to work the rods and try to get some answers. The rods are very active. My right hand is wanting to jump. I make these rods myself. My grandfather was a water witch. My dad's dad. And he used to use Coke bottles and rods. He used coat hangers. But if he could, he would use a willow branch if the tree was on the property. If it didn't, this is what he used was Coke bottles and clothes hangers. So I took 2 incense containers and drilled holes in it. I have 2 washers in the bottom. And I stick the rods down through and into the center of the washers to keep the rods from slipping around. And tonight I'm going to work with the rods, try to get some answers. Had kind of a disturbing night, so let's see what happens. There's a lot of energy. The one in my right hand, it kept jumping out of the washer. So it took me a while to get it to stay in. So, all right. Is there anybody here tonight who would like to speak with us? Yes. Immediately across. Thank you very much. Straighten up so I can ask you another question, please. I need you to straighten up so I can ask you another question, please. We are in Windyville with Joe. Are you older than 50 years old?
you done with your session?
I am done with my long session.
So just a quick update, Gage came out of the dorm room, said that he heard screaming in the room.
In the room.
Did
Was
you
it-
did you review the furnace, Ruben?
Yeah, he was nowhere near it, and HE went off simultaneously with the REM pod.
And did you hear a screaming though?
I didn't catch that, but I did catch the KG and the REM pod going off.
Jesse's outside, guys.
Yeah, he's go ahead. I mean, don't not check on him, but he said it was from inside the room. He could hear it.
One of the freezers was making a noise outside of it.
What tweezers were?
They were.
Yeah, they're always
Remember?
making a noise. They're horrible. I've been half tempted to just go ahead and go over and plug them.
That's what he
Right.
Did he take a radio with them? Because the other bag is still sitting here on the table.
I don't know that he took a radio with him.
He did, but that's not the only time that the REM pod went off since you left it in there, so,
Has the marble moved?
no.
Okay. All right. Well, we have 20 more minutes before the end of our 2 hours. Oh, I'm
Still
sorry.
recording?
10 more minutes. Yes, it's still recording. You're sitting at 45. So 45. Getting ready to hit. You just hit 46 minutes. So you have. Let's see.
Well, you can do it. Top and down, I guess, but I don't see it again.
I have no idea what she's saying. What did she
What's
say?
that?
Nobody can hear you.
I said we can do it out. Yes. Because we're still recording and talking and stuff.
Yeah.
But don't forget to mention our.
So, I guess we are.
We're gonna close down.
Yep, we're done with the investigation.
Yeah, we've
part.
kind of been offset on our scheduling because of us having Nick's doing the cannery. And so everything has been, we've been thrown off guard tonight with some things that happened earlier. But I did want to thank Uncle Ghost Hunt for the opportunity to we're not used to acting in front of a camera. We do have cameras, but it's for investigating. I mean, we do 90% residents, and we're just not used to kind of doing this, but then having our pages rattled a little bit tonight didn't help anything, so I just want to tell everybody thank you, and this storm, we really haven't showed up on the inside of the storm since we've been here. But
Maybe the speaker, maybe the microphone's picking it up.
I can hear it over the headphones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The REM pod's going off in the other room. Let's take a camera in there and show them.
Well,
The REM pod's
It just went off.
We can't, the battery on here is plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we will be able to, we do